Hi everyone, I'm Pat Prokop with this severe weather update. Today is Tuesday, April 5th, 2022, and on my Weather and Nature website, savannahpat.name, I have the threats listed out for today. And the threats are very high for wind damage, high for tornadoes, very high for small hail. There's a moderate chance for large hail, lightning strikes, and heavy downpours, and a low to medium chance for any street flooding. But the biggest concerns are over here with the wind and tornadoes and the hailstones. So let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center. And here we have right here southeastern Georgia, central Georgia into the southern half of southeastern South Carolina is under an enhanced chance for severe thunderstorms. Now looking at the chance for tornadoes, the moderate chance over in our area for tornadoes extend from southeastern Alabama to southwestern and central Georgia, upper portions of southeastern Georgia into southern portions of South Carolina. There's where we have a moderate chance for some tornado and damaging tornadoes associated with this system. Also, the wind, that's the big concern. A lot of these thunderstorms will be moving at a fast pace, hence generating high winds along with the downburst associated with the thunderstorm. So here we have a very high probability of severe wind damage across our area. Some of these thunderstorms could generate winds in excess of 75 miles per hour. Now, looking at the current watches across the area into the southeast United States, there are several tornado watches in effect. This one here covers central to southwestern Georgia, and that's in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. Now, there is a very high probability that this watch will be extended eastward throughout the later afternoon hours. Let me show you why. Let's look into the computer models right here. This is the high resolution rapid refresh model, and it shows the areas of showers and thunderstorms over here in central Georgia back to southwestern Georgia to southeastern and south central Alabama. Now if we go on into time and look as the system is expected to advance, look how it actually gains strength over the next several hours as it moves into central and south central Georgia and approaching South Carolina across the central Savannah River area around Augusta and Aiken. Now this is at 6 o'clock this evening, and you can see these very large storms. Now in our counties well west of us, of the Savannah area, these could be generating a lot of damage. Hail, severe wind damage, and tornadoes associated with these thunderstorms here. It looks like some very heavy downpours as well. Now, if we progress into time, this right here is 8 o'clock this evening, or sunset, and there you can see a very solid line of thunderstorms across southeastern Georgia moving into southern South Carolina. These thunderstorms are expected to generate damaging winds in excess of 75 miles per hour, and isolated damaging tornadoes could be associated with it, and associated with it as well will be medium to large size hail. And then as we progress in time, after 9 o'clock, the storms are moving across the Hilton Head Bluffton area and beginning to move into the Brunswick, St. Simons area as well. And then going to 10 o'clock, it looks like most of the activity will be off the coast of Georgia, moving off the coast of South Carolina, and then clearing the coast. But wait, there's another system developing back here. Let's take a look at that. We'll look at that with the this model here. And here are the models for today, and there you can see the thunderstorms developing. And let's start over again. Here you can see today the thunderstorms moving into our area. This is not as high resolution as the HRRR, but there you can see this other system coming in for tomorrow, and this will give us a chance for severe thunderstorms tomorrow. The thunderstorms for tomorrow won't be as widespread severe as what we're expecting this evening. So let's go on into the radar itself and take a look and see what's going on around the vicinity. Here we have tornado watches in effect until 7 o'clock for central portions of Georgia, southwestern Georgia, northern portions of the Florida Peninsula, and further west over into Alabama. This will be expiring soon, but as that expires, I do expect that as these storms move across through the central portions of this region of central Georgia, they'll issue a tornado watch for southeastern Georgia and southern South Carolina. That's almost a given, so we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on the weather for that. But let's put this into motion. We can see The storms are steadily moving eastward. We're seeing a lot of now severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. These red areas here are tornado warnings. The purple areas that you see flash up, those are intense tornado warnings, where they actually believe tornadoes are on the ground. A lot of these other, like this one right over here, is an indication that there is a tornado indicated by radar that could be touching down to the ground, and a tornado is highly likely. But the purple areas do show tornadoes definitely on the ground where those were issued there. So keep an eye on that. You can watch all this on my website, savannahpat.name. So let's look at some other activity. This is from the Warner Robins radar site at Robins Air Force Base. Let's take a look at the radar from Valdosta Moody Air Force Base, and bring that up over here. See how the things are moving off to the west. And let's zoom in a little bit. There you can see an intense line of thunderstorms over here. And this entire line here is under severe thunderstorm warnings, meaning that this line here is generating damaging winds, and they'll continue to press eastward into central and southeastern Georgia. So we're very concerned about that, and I'm very concerned about that as well. And the National Weather Service is watching it, and the anticipation that this line, as it moves into central portions of Georgia and southeastern Georgia, that'll be enhanced with the dynamics of the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. These storms are bad right now. They could possibly get even worse. So let's go back to the website here, and there it is. Go back to here again. There is a very high chance for wind damage just about everywhere in the southeastern Georgia and southern South Carolina for this afternoon with these thunderstorms. There's a high probability that some of these will generate damaging tornadoes, and some of those damaging tornadoes could have winds in excess of 100 miles an hour. Very small hail, but a moderate chance for some large hail. Large hail can cause a lot of damage to roofs, your car if it's parked out in the open, and to vegetation. It can strip leaves off the trees and, of course, obliterate a home garden. So the very large hail is a possibility to be associated with this. There's going to be some lightning strikes. Most of this probably is going to be cloud to cloud with a lot of loud thunder rumbling across the area. And downpours, I have it at moderate. Yeah, that might have to go up to very high. We're probably going to get some very heavy downpours for a brief period of time as these storms move through. I'm not expecting much flooding because the storms are going to be moving at a high rate of speed, perhaps up to 50 miles per hour. So stay tuned to the weather. You can watch my page throughout the afternoon hours, and pick on your favorite website or form of getting your weather information, such as TV and radio. So with that, stay safe. I'm Pat Prokop.